Hi teacher, I know the formula of the hyperbola, but I want to know how to get to it. Could you please teach me?
Of course, now all pay attention. So here we've got a graph of the hyperbola. The value C is from the center to focus 1 and from center to focus 2. So C plus C we got 2C, which is the value of this whole line from focus 1 to focus 2. We made a triangle to measure the distance between foci and a point that is part of the hyperbola, if you can see it here. So the distance from focus 1 to the point will be distance 1, and the distance between focus 2 and the point will be distance 2. Now we will use the Pythagorean theorem. C squared equals A squared plus B squared, as we already know. So if this is the hypotenuse, D1 squared plus 2C squared plus 2D squared is what we'll be working on. So D1 squared equals 2C squared plus D2 squared. We can also notice here that the distance 2 equals to B squared over A, which means B squared equals distance 2 times A. So now we'll need the formula for the hyperbola. Can someone tell me what's the formula?
X squared over A squared minus Y squared over B squared is equal to 1.
Perfect. And on yesterday's class, we stated the distance formula, which was
absolute value of D1 minus D2 equals 2A.
And D1 equals 2A plus D2. Yes? So by using this, we know 2A plus D2 equals 2A, which we'll use 2C as we stated before, because 2C it was the value of the whole line, plus D2, because we're passing the minus D2. And now we will make it square everything. And we will solve this, which is 4A squared plus 4AD2 plus D2 squared equals 4C squared plus D2 squared. Am I right?
Yes.
And then what we'll do? What I will do?
That will end in 4A squared plus 4AD2 is equal to 4C2 squared. Sorry.
Why? Well, for those who don't understand, we're canceling the distance 2 from both sides. And then
That is A squared plus AD2 is equal to C squared. We are dividing everything by 4.
Okay. And now what I said there, that B squared was A times D2. So we'll substitute AD2 by B squared, and this is how we got the Pythagorean theorem. Does anyone has any questions this far?
No, it's very clear.
Okay.
Now we know the formula that says that the absolute value of the distance 1 minus the distance 2 is equal to 2A. To solve this, we need to know the formula for the distance, that is the square root of x2 minus x1 to the square plus y2 minus y1 to the square. We are going to prove the formula for the hyperbola, that is x squared over a squared minus y squared over b squared is equal to 1. For this we know that the distance between any point of the hyperbola and the focus 1 minus the distance of any point of the hyperbola, comma, the distance 2 is equal to plus minus 2a. Any point of the hyperbola could be x, comma, y. The focus 1 is going to be minus c, comma, 0. This is going to be x, comma, y, and this is going to be c, comma, 0. Now we need to substitute these values in the formula of the distance. We are going to compare the point and the focus 1. And it is the distance of these 2 points is equal to the square root of x minus c. It is this one and this one to the square plus y minus y2 minus y1 to the square. We have this distance and we are going to do the other distance, that is minus the square root of x minus c to the square plus y minus 0 to the square. This is equal to plus minus 2a. Now we need to solve this. That is, the distance is equal to x plus c to the square plus y minus 0 to the square minus x minus c to the square plus y minus 0 to the square is equal to plus minus 2a. Now we simplify this part that says that the distance x plus c to the square plus y to the square minus the square root of x minus c to the square plus y to the square is equal to plus minus 2a. Now we need to pass this part of the equation to the other side. So we have that is equal to the square root of x plus c to the square plus y to the square, and this is equal to plus minus 2a plus square root of x minus c to the square plus y to the square. Now we solve this square and we have square root of x squared plus 2xc plus c squared plus y squared is equal to plus minus 2a plus square root of x squared minus 2xc plus c squared plus y squared. Now that we have all this equation, we need to elevate to the square to remove this square root. So it's going to be 2xc plus c squared plus y squared, because we remove this square root. It's equal to 4a to the square plus 4a square root of x squared plus 2xc plus c squared plus y squared plus y squared minus 2xc plus c squared plus y squared. Now I'm going to simplify this equation. We are going to remove this variable with this c squared, this c squared, and this y squared with this y squared. So we have that these passes like plus 2hc, so we have 4hc equals to 4a to the square plus 4a square root of x squared minus 2xc plus c squared plus y squared. Now we have a common denominator of 4, so we are going to divide all this equation between 4. C equal to a squared plus a root square of a squared to a c plus c to the square plus y to the square. We pass this to the other side, c minus square a plus and to eliminate this square root, we elevate this equation to the square. So we got 2c2 minus 2 to 4 is equal to a2 2 minus 2 a squared ac plus square c to the square plus y to the square. Okay, so we simplify this and this. We pass this variable to the other side and this one to this side. We got x squared c squared minus a squared x squared minus a squared y squared. It is equal to a squared c squared minus a to the 4th power. We have common denominator here, so we got x squared c squared minus a squared x squared. And we also have common denominator here, that is a squared. Then we have to divide all this equation because we need to have this number has 1 equal to 1. So we are going to divide between a squared multiply to c squared minus a squared. So from this to here, we got x to the square minus a to the square. This is going to divide a square minus a square minus a square y squared divided between a squared c squared minus a squared. So we eliminate this and this one, so we got x squared divided between a squared minus y squared divided c squared minus a to the square. From the Pythagorean theorem, we are going to know that c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So if we isolate the b squared, we have that b squared is equal to c squared minus a squared. Is equal, we need to remember that if we simplify also this term, c squared minus a to the square between a to the square plus c to the square minus a to the square, we have 1 here. So it is equal to 1. Finally, because this is b to the square, we know we will prove this. That is x squared divided between a squared minus y squared b squared is equal to 1. And that's how the formula for the hyperbola is proved. Thank you. C squared minus a2 squared between a2 squared plus c2 squared minus a2 squared, we have 1 here. So it is equal to 1. Finally, because this is b2 squared, we know we will prove this, that is x squared divided between a squared minus y squared, b squared is equal to 1. And that's how the formula for the hyperbola is proved. Thank you.